Welcome to English Grammar class, dear students. So I shall begin with today's lesson after taking the pledge. I commit to be vigilant and bear in mind at all times the risk to myself and my colleagues from COVID-19. I promise to take all necessary precautions that prevent the spread of this deadly virus. I promise to follow and encourage others to follow the key COVID appropriate behaviors. To always wear a mask, face cover, especially when in public places. To maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet from others. To wash my hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water. Together, we will win this fight against COVID-19. So dear students, we are reading chapter number 40, Descriptive Composition. Now please open up your books at page number 264. Today we are going to read one solved example of descriptive composition. So we have to write the descriptive composition about looking back at the last 10 years of your life. Describe the events that have been significant in shaping your personality. So you have to describe the events that have changed your personality completely. The events that took place in the last 10 years. So in this you can explain about the people who have helped you to change your personality. You can talk about your teachers, parents in school. You may talk about how your personality had been before it was changed, and you may talk about any incident, any particular incident that have changed your personality. So let's begin. Today, I am 16 years of age and about to embark upon a new life. Soon, I will leave my school and step into the adult world. But the last 10 years have left a deep impact on my mind. I was just 6 when I entered school. I was afraid and apprehensive. Apprehensive means nervous or edgy. But my new teacher was loving and smiled as she took me to my class. From that day, my personality began to take shape and develop. The little child was molded into a vibrant teenager. I was taught various subjects that developed my intellect. I learned dancing and singing. I took part in competitions and spoke my views at debates and declamations. I learned discipline, the importance of rules and cooperation. I used to be a fussy eater. A fussy eater is who did not like to eat proper meals. My mother explained to me that in this world many people are dying due to lack of food. At the same time, the science teacher explained to us the importance of a balanced diet. Since then, I never waste food, take meals at proper time, and avoid junk food. It is a habit, a part of my personality, and sometimes even my friends laugh at this habit of mine. During my early years, I was shy and nervous. My parents encouraged me to take part in competitions and debates. They told me winning or losing does not matter, but it is important to participate. This helped me to win many prizes, and today my speaking skills are appreciated by one and all, which means everyone. My teachers and friends have always helped me. This has made me polite and considerate towards others. The importance of discipline was instilled in us by the school authorities. But the most important thing that my school has given to me are the values and belief in God, the power of prayer, and that the most important thing in life is to be a good human being. We should always help others and be good citizens of our country. These qualities and characteristics are now a part of my personality. They have become habits acquired over a period of time. I am proud to say that my personality has been molded by my parents, teachers, and friends. I shall endeavor never to let them down. So that's all. Now let's read one unsolved example of descriptive composition. The first descriptive composition is describe the sights as well as sounds and scenes you encounter on your way to and from your school. So now you shall explain about the sounds you hear, the sights you see, and scenes that you encounter on your way to school and your way back to home. So let's read it. First of all, let's see how you can describe it. So this is the description of people, how you can describe the people. To describe a person or people, you will need to use your power of observation with regard to the following. First is physical features. You can explain their height, looks, body shape, and stature. You can explain the clothing, posture, speech, and mannerisms. You can explain life history, interests, family background. You can describe about their opinions and their actions, what others say about them. You can also tell how they affect the people. Their comparisons and association. You can make the comparisons. Then description of scenes. How you can describe the scenes. So these are the examples. In the daytime, you can explain the sounds as traffic whistle, people calling, a buzz of noise, and horns blowing. But at night, you can say little traffic noise, people's conversations heard, stillness in the air, an alarm bell ringing at a distance. And then sights. At the day, the sights are traffic queues, crowd on pavements, pigeons on buildings. And at the night, couples walking home, sight in shops, street lights. And in the day, the moods are lively, frenzied, exciting, impersonal. And at night, deserted, eerie, and lonely. Now the description of events, how you can describe the events. Assignments involving description of events require both narrative and descriptive skills. With careful planning, it is possible to combine both types of skills to produce an effective composition. Typical narrative descriptive composition would be a weekly market scene or my first airplane flight. As with the other descriptive essays, remember the following value points. So these are the points. First is mention the area. On what day of the week is the market held? The different shops that are set up. Describe the crowd, the interesting articles that are sold. So these are the things that you can use to describe. So let's read it now. So now we are going to describe the scenes, sounds, and sights that we encounter on our way to school. So it was another morning and I woke up to the sound of my alarm clock beeping. After this, I got ready for school. The journey to school and the back every morning proves to be a sight that is not only appealing but as soothing. On my way to school, one morning I had encountered various sounds of birds on the trees that seemed like they were excited for the new day. It looked more like they were greeting one another in excitement. At a distance, I could hear a group of elderly folks making a buzz of noise. It seemed like they were having an argument about something. There was loud noises of horns blowing on the road. The sounds of the cars, autos, and buses seemed high on energy as their day had started. The early morning office goers were anxiously waiting to get their mode of transport. I saw two elders standing by the side of the road discussing the weather as the temperature had suddenly dropped. I walked along the pavement and heard the sound of dogs barking. I saw a street dog cuddled up to her puppies, trying to keep them warm. I now had almost reached my destination, and my best friend caught up with me, and we both entered the gate together to start my day. The sound of the school bell suddenly brought me back to reality as I was distracted with all the activities I witnessed. On my way back to school, I took the same route. So this is the description. So that's all for today, dear students. All the very best.